Hey man, it's me, Kevin Smith, and I would not be the filmmaker I am today, barely respected with no hits to my name, were it not for the wonderful world of Disney. We all love Disney, man. Whether it's the movies, the parks, the Marvel movies, what have you, man. Disney is in our DNA. And you know whose DNA it's really in? The Magic Our Way podcast with Kevin, Danny, Eli, and Lee. You want to go Disney hard? Never Disney soft. That's the show for you. Magic Our Way podcast, ladies and gentlemen. It's all the Disney. You looking for a little D or the big D? Magic Our Way's got it for you.
Jumbo, everyone.
Harambe.
And welcome to another edition of
The Magic Our Way.
Magic Our Way.
Magic Our Way.
Magic Our Way.
The Magic Our Way podcast.
They are truly magical and whatnot.
Asante Sana, everyone. You are listening to the Magic Our Way podcast from New Orleans, Louisiana, in the United States of America. We are artistic buffs talking about Disney stuff, and this is a show in which every opinion is welcome. MagicOurWay.com is where you can find us. Today, we discuss more stories of bad behavior on Disney property. And look, this isn't your typical polished, practiced, pixie dust and Disney podcast. No! We are not in the parks every day trying to tell you the best seat in It's Tough to Be a Bug, in which you can experience a proper bug goosing.
That's right, Kevin. We're here to drink, talk Disney, and get y'all to cut down those bad behaviors in the park.
That's right. If you don't like that, then just hook up with Tinker Bell, slide down the cable.
Get on out of there.
Get on down.
That's right.
Get out of town.
And look, my name is Kevin.
And I'm Danny.
I'm the main Marvel man, Eli.
And Lee here. And remember, if you want to avoid that bad behavior, then I'm your vacation savior.
Hey, nice. So guys, look, enough of our jibber jabber. Let's go discuss some bad behavior magic. Oh, sha! Woohoo! Have we got a couple announcements for you? First off, Patreon. Go to patreon.com/Magic Our Way. There you'll find 5 awesome tiers from which you can support or maybe even elevate your support of the Magic Our Way podcast.
It will change your life.
Change. What a great C. Love that C.
That's a beautiful scene.
Change your life. We got a community there of like-minded people. We've been doing this for a long time. You know, our tiers will address any economic situation.
You pay enough of a higher tier, you can actually control the content of the continuity of the amount of episodes we have produced.
Yeah, look at you throwing out the C's there.
Well, that's because we try to be starving artists. We would like a Big Mac every once in a while.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm done believing in the dream. Now it's just making it happen and just cashing in.
I mean, we still work cheap. Well, for right now, we're working cheap. Ultimately, the goal is to sell out.
Totally sell
right.
out.
Yes. We got into this to sell out at some point in time. Like, if you join now, like, we're going to remember you. Like, oh, man, those are the people that got us started on Patreon.
Built the bricks.
But as time goes on, this thing blows up and everything, and we just get,
Sell out.
I want to sell out so well. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I remember that when we asked you, I said, Eli, you want to be in this podcast? You want to do this podcast, Magic Our Way? I don't know, D, can we sell out? Like, absolutely.
I'm in. I said I want to wear cash. That's another C. Cash. I want cash glasses. Mm-hmm. That's how much selling out we have. That's
that
right.
is beautiful.
Paper cuts on the eyelids.
We'll sell for some Big Macs now, but hopefully down the road, it's all
some big
caviar and
yeah.
Caviar
is a good C.
That's a good C.
Yeah,
yes.
There's a lot of C's of benefit on the Magic Our Way podcast.
It's a side dish to our porterhouse steaks, though, because that's how much we able to sell out. We not stopping.
Tomahawk.
Chop.
I want that Throckmorton steak.
Yeah. Chop. Another C.
Chop. That's
Chopping
another
it
C.
up. That's right.
You know what's another
content.
C? You know what another C is?
Oh, I'm scared.
Cash Mountain.
Yeah, Cash Mountain.
Cash Mountain is one of our fantasy football leagues.
That's right.
That is our paid fantasy football. In fact, we got 2.
Actually, to be honest, like, we are currently considering changing it from Cash Mountain because of the cultural insensitivity of the name Cash Mountain.
Yeah.
We're looking into that. It's going to take some time.
Yeah, we've heard words about Johnny being pissed off at it, so we don't want to do that to him.
Oh, we can't have that.
Yeah, we can't. No, Cash Mountain. It was fine for its time, but it's time to evolve and progress.
Oh,
Yes.
boy.
Yes.
Which will lead us to another C. It is we have to find who will be the fantasy football champion. And whoever that person is, they have a lot of work to go through because
Yeah.
they have to go through the host tier. And while we might be funny, we're very serious competitors.
Yay! So many seeds of benefit in the Magic Our Way podcast, guys.
So in those C's.
All the C's.
Yes, even one of those tiers. If you wanted to play fantasy football, if you like that, your league fees will be waived because I guess you kind of paid for it with the fees.
Yeah.
which is great. So that's the least we could do.
It's
And you
like
can
$20
compete in that.
off the first month. There you go.
Yeah. And if you want to do the free league too, we have a free league, Weekend Fantasy Football League. You could join that too if you wanted to do that as well. Yes. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. You get to play with us. You get a private Facebook group from which you can chat with us
Yes.
privately.
Trash talk us.
Get the scores, see
Yep.
who's good, figure
Yeah.
out what's what.
You can tell us how much we suck, although this time we'll kind of feel compelled to say no, we don't. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to have to crush you unless you're better than us, in which we
In
get
which case
crushed.
we will admit, yes, we
Yes,
suck.
we suck.
We have
There's much
conceded.
suckage.
Yes.
But anyway, guys, look, awesome ways to support us. Patreon.com/Magic Our Way. And also you can come if you like it. If you're into that, play some fantasy football with us. Welcome to the Hub, our main topic segment of the show. So, Mohicans, if you remember, a while back we presented a show regarding some bad guest behavior that happened at the Disney parks. And so, Eli, I believe you were instrumental in starting that whole thing going. You did some stories of fraud. You did some stories of bad behavior. We did different kinds of shows about that, right?
Oh yeah, I think we've swapped. Actually, I think you guys started it, and I carried the torch like a Olympic medalist, and then like you're keeping it forward. So.
And you just passed the torch to us, and now we're taking it over here again to continue it forward for more bad behavior.
Get your hands off of Eli's torch.
I mean, I love this stuff. Hold the torch. Carry the torch. Hot. Carry the torch. You want me to do da 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 da? Carry the torch.
You know how to work that torch.
There you go.
Yeah, I like
Gotta,
that.
you
I like
know.
that hand action. That's good.
There you go. That's a casino.
Very
that-
exciting.
That looked like it would hurt.
That's why it's called a casino.
You go broke.
Payout. Nice. All right, guys. Look, so as we quickly approach our 400th show, which is coming in a few months. I mean, that's coincidentally our 400th show is going to be coming around the same time as our birthday month, which is
Awesome.
November this year. So that's kind of awesome. We thought it would be good to revisit some select incidents of bad guest behavior in the parks that occurred within the past year.
Yeah.
So here we go. You guys ready?
Yes, let's
Go for
find
it.
out what they did.
It's a lot to
What they
compete
doing
with.
now? Why they keep messing this up?
Who's
Yes.
the baddest of the bad?
All right, so we're taking it back and we're bringing it all the way to the present. And the first story I'm going to lead with is this. There is a YouTuber who accepted a plea deal in Disney's Discovery Island trespassing case,
Okay.
is the overall gist. Do y'all remember Discovery Island? Y'all remember that little island they used to have? Any of y'all guys
Yeah, it used
go
to be
there?
Treasure Island and
Yeah.
Kim Discover it.
They
Yeah.
had animals and stuff. You could take a boat. You had admission, separate admission.
Yep.
I remember, I still have a ticket stub from that thing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But anyway, Alabama man,
Alabama man.
not Florida man, Alabama man, 42-year-old Richard McGuire,
Bama man.
who is a YouTuber and duckface influencer.
What's the
Duck?
What?
I say duckface. Did y'all see the mugshots or whatever they got posted? on the
Oh, when they
articles?
do the
He's
kissy
like-
lip. Yeah, that's not sexy at all.
It's not. It didn't
I
work
don't-
on him either.
No.
So I called him a duckface influencer because
Okay.
Okay.
he's bringing it back for the males.
He's trying to be that dude that takes the mug shot that he figures will look sexy, so other chicks will try to help him gain
Yeah, he's trying to be
bail.
the hot criminal, I guess. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's not gonna work for you.
But anyway, this guy was found by the Orange County Sheriff's Office on Discovery Island, which is Disney's 11-acre island of wildlife experience in Bay Lake that's been closed since 1999. Apparently, he had been camping there for several days in what he deemed a tropical paradise, quote unquote.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he's been camping there,
He's just hanging out.
just
It's
hanging
a
out.
swamp.
Yeah, I'd say
Tropical paradise, really?
Well, he's from Alabama, so he's probably like, yeah, this is great.
this is awesome.
Welcome to
The
our
articles
tropical
quote him.
hideaway.
Tropical paradise is what he says. But anyway, he gained access to this island via motorboat. And he marked the end of his vacation by triggering a wildlife trail camera, which in turn tipped off authorities to his trespassing on the land.
Oh wow! So
So
it
he
wasn't
was-
completely
Yeah.
abandoned.
Well, it was well, with that statement, the cameras are still on or still
Yeah, they
working.
still.
Or maybe
watching.
they're motion censored or something. That was a surprise to me. I don't know if that caught anybody by surprise, but I guess, yeah, they have security cameras going.
Well, I thought he was posting all this stuff on YouTube. Maybe Disney was like, wait a minute, there's a guy camping on our island right now.
Yeah.
Could that have been it?
Maybe. I mean, a lot of the articles said that he tripped off the camera.
Oh,
I don't know what that means or whatever, but that was a surprise to me. But yeah, the YouTube videos, I'm sure that was part of it. I mean, it had to be. I mean, do you think Disney's like really just leaving these cameras on so they can monitor this island? And
I
stuff?
don't. I would highly doubt it.
Yeah, I doubt it too. So
Like Discovery Island hadn't been open for a long, long time.
yeah, 1999. It's been shut down since then. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. So I got to think between the YouTube videos that he's posting, maybe they said, let's turn on the cameras. Holy crap, it works. And so they saw this dude trespassing on the land.
While the guy was still filming himself on the land on YouTube.
He was making stories. Yeah.
Samuel Jackson was in the control room like, damn this hackers. Turn the cameras on. The cameras won't turn on.
Snakes on the plane, Alabama man on my
This
island.
is the Condemned, really.
It is.
Yeah.
Do we know if he was on Disney's Wi-Fi while he was out there?
Why he was in the swamp when
Yeah.
nobody was there?
Exactly.
I
That's
need
a
the
good
cameraman
question.
to come out here.
Well, we do know that apparently there is some kind of internet connection,
That's true.
whether it be his phone or a cell tower or maybe Disney's
How could he
Wi-Fi.
YouTube himself?
Maybe
if he
that's
did
the
not?
best place to access Disney's Wi-Fi.
That's true. You're not going to get any network traffic from other people if no one's there.
You know what's funny is that apparently in one of his videos he posted of his experience.
Okay.
It showed himself covering himself with leaves as a sheriff's helicopter could be heard circling overhead. And in this
I
video,
like that.
he can be heard saying, quote, Disney World ain't playing. Disney World ain't expletive playing.
That ain't playing you out there. What if he got hurt in that area and then he turns around and like sues Disney? I mean, yeah, they're not playing.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
I like that he did all that survival, like, because usually
In his
those guys
tropical
are known for
paradise.
like, that
Yeah.
survival stuff and what do you call them, like doomsday preppers. And the best this guy's got is to hide under a thing of leaves. He's supposed to like dig a hole under the island and hide and stuff, put a trap door there or something.
I guess he was safe from coronavirus.
That's probably the cheapest Disney vacation ever.
You don't have to wait in line.
Minus the legal fees.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So anyway, along with the legal fees, he was arrested and pleaded no contest to a trespassing charge,
Yeah,
which earned him a $100 fine and a lifetime ban from Walt Disney World.
$100 to trespass on an island.
That's not too bad. That's a bargain.
That is a vacation. Could you book a vacation better than that for Discovery Island?
Not for $100.
Exactly.
Doesn't even sound like he needed a lawyer.
I know that's less than a one-day ticket.
Shouldn't it have been a little higher than that? You got a whole plethora of land to yourself.
11 acres to be exact.
Disney was probably just being nice. The guy's like, yeah, I did it. Like, good. Thank you for not making us pay lawyers. $100.
Get out of here.
No, you
Thank
can never
you.
come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're banned.
You're banned, $100. There you go.
Come
Just go
on.
away. Yeah.
Why? I love it here. I love it here.
How would they know if he came back, though? It's like, oh, I think that's the guy, but he's not covered in leaves. I don't know if that's him or not.
He's got mud on his face.
He's got a
Let him
ghillie
in.
suit on or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, let him in.
I just gotta think it was hot.
I'm sure.
Oh, God, yeah.
He must have stank.
Oh, I'm sure.
Maybe he's used to that, though.
It's funny because you see footage of the video in the Orange County Sheriff's Office where had guns drawn and they were kind of sneaking through like Predator-like.
That was awesome.
Movie. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
That looked like there's a lot of movies like that. Like I was like, man, that totally could make it.
This isn't the same guy that, like, he's famous for breaking into Disney backstage areas, right? That's not who this guy is. This is just some random dude. Okay.
No, I think he was trying to go for that, though.
yeah, I
Yeah.
believe so. Yeah, he's trying to capitalize on the whole
He's
thing.
probably just trying to run from alimony payments or something. I would do that if I could.
Go cover yourself in leaves and sleep out in the middle of a Florida swamp in May.
Yeah. He's probably like his ex-wife's like, I want the boat. You can't have the boat. Then he just rides off in the boat, just off in the island somewhere just to dodge because he was not giving up his boat.
I guess nobody heard the motorboat.
That's true. Unless he got really close, cut the motor off, and just kind of let it glide on it.
I don't know, man. You would think all the alligators on that island, too.
Ooh.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we know they're
Yeah.
out there. This is right in the middle of COVID.
You're right.
So they weren't patrolling anymore. He's lucky he didn't get eaten.
Damn, that would have been a better story, though.
If you got eaten,
Well, not completely eaten, but yeah, a little eaten.
Just an arm or something.
Yeah.
Just his left arm, leave his right arm.
I'm suing Disney.
That'd have been a great
I lost
Disney.
my arm.
That'd have been a great Disney film, though. It had a little heart to it,
It'd have been better than Jungle Cruise.
Yeah.
I think for punishment, they should have put him back on the island
Right.
for another month.
With no Wi-Fi.
Oh, here, yes.
Take away his phone. Yeah,
Right.
I think that's reasonable.
Or give him the alligators and see if he can fight his way through the island with the alligators and film that. Like, boom. I'd have been
He'll try to make a raft out of that little barrel bridge or whatever they used to have. Try to swim across. There you go. Alabama man.
Well, good for him. I'm glad that he got out of this. Would only have to pay $100. Again, cheapest Disney vacation ever, I guess.
I was trying to see if he was still on YouTube, but apparently I guess not. I found other Richard McGuire's, but I don't think it was him.
Wait, there was no YouTube. All his YouTube stuff got taken down.
Oh, he lost his
Probably. Yeah. I was trying looking for it, but
Probably because now he's trying to get a job and everyone just knows who he is now.
Oh, that's true. Ain't you the Duck Lip Island guy? Ain't that you?
Duck Lip Island guy.
Turn the
Oh, son.
Excuse me, is this you covering yourselves with leaves?
Should go get a job over at Gatorland or something.
Oh, wow.
Well, how about we bring it a little bit something more normal that we've heard of?
All right, what you got?
Titles.
Yeah.
Florida man.
Florida man.
Bring it back to Florida man.
All right.
Florida man James Arvid, 19, of Pompano Beach, Florida, was arrested and charged with battery on a security guard, which is a third-degree felony according to Orange Circuit Court records. And he has pleaded not guilty.
He jumped a security guard?
Yeah, well, here's the story. So back on October 25th, 2020,
Okay.
a 41-year-old security guard who was on patrol in Dinoland, USA, was attacked by Arvid from behind and placed the guard in a headlock.
What?
Yeah, this 19-year-old got this 41-year-old security guard in a headlock.
Jumping from behind.
From behind. He jumped him. He was in Dinoland, USA. I guess he felt the primator's urge and he just went for it.
Put on Pete Safari already!
Yeah, so the security guard's mind his own business, like, doo-doo-doo, swinging my whistle, and this kid just...
He just
grabs and puts him in a headlock.
Stuck him in a headlock.
Grabbed a Disney employee, strangled him like, how do you have the nerve to pay for this Dinoland?
You do better than this.
Can you smell my armpit?
He put him in a bulldog.
In a headlock, yes.
Okay.
Wow.
So he put the man in a headlock.
Put the man in a headlock. Thankfully, the guard was still able to radio for help. So that's good. So I guess it wasn't that good of a headlock.
No, yeah.
What kind of, yeah, but what
Well, maybe
kind
it
of,
wasn't a chokehold. Maybe
so, yeah, right.
If you did it as a chokehold, it would have been a lot harder.
Giving him noogies, that's all.
yeah, he just put one arm around. He didn't grip both hands, is what you're saying, because
Yeah.
that gets a good choke in there. You can't, yeah.
Yeah.
So wait, but the security guard had all kind. Don't they have some? I know they don't have weapons necessarily, but
Well, they're not armed. I know the security guards there are not armed. They have,
mace or something.
I think they have non-lethal things like that.
I was gonna say, why didn't the security guard just use his tasers?
I don't know if they have tasers.
I think that was a
Oh,
joke.
that was a
Ears.
dinosaur joke.
Yes.
Oh.
Ears.
Tasers.
Oh,
Tasers.
Hurry up and say something else soon so we
Okay.
can just...
But that's okay, because you know what happens that eventually theme park guests noticed what was happening.
so the guests had to save the
Yeah,
dude?
they pulled Arvid off the guard and subdued him until law enforcement arrived.
That's wild.
Yeah, so the people in the park in Dinoland, USA said, this ain't right. You ain't no dino. We're pulling him off.
They
That's
must have
what
not had a fast pass to any rides at that time.
Well, they're probably waiting for the dinosaur pass. They were sitting there in the waiting area waiting until it go in.
You want to save that guy? Yeah, we got 20 minutes. We can just get that kid off him from choking him to death. That sounds good.
I hope they at least got a free fast pass for that. Saving a Disney employee.
I hope so. I mean, now if that's why they did it, well, that's genius on them.
Good for you, son.
Yeah.
Go ride Flight of Passage.
There you go.
Good Samaritans. That's awesome. Yeah. So anyway, Deputy Sheriff described Arvid as bloody, and I quote, bloody, sweating profusely, non-responsive to commands, and completely kicking his legs.
Bloody.
Oh, this is the
sweating
kid.
This is the kid, the 19-year-old kid. This is what the Deputy Sheriff described him as when they got him off.
So this kid was like on PCP or something, because that's stuff you see on cops.
Well, it's funny you say that, because Arvid later told a nurse that he took LSD and tried to kill someone, but he could not remember anything else that happened at the park that day.
What?
He remembers taking LSD and trying to kill somebody, but nothing else.
Nothing else.
And he pleaded not guilty.
He pleaded not guilty.
After admitting to trying to kill someone.
Yes.
He not guilty.
Not guilty. That's
Better
what
call
he's
Saul.
He ain't dead. I mean, I can't be guilty if he's not dead.
Try. I don't think they're charging him with murder, though.
Yeah.
They're charging him with felonious assault of the 3rd degree. I can't remember what it was.
What is it? 3rd degree felony
3rd degree felony.
is what, according to what that was.
Wow.
Charged with battering a security guard.
Well, he just had.
He
a
should have been
bad
charged
trip.
with attempted murder.
Yeah.
He admitted that he tried to kill someone.
He took LSD. He took LSD and tried to kill someone. Is what
Did
the
he?
article-
Maybe I'm sure that maybe there's more to the story. Maybe he was like, "Yeah, I was tripping."
Yeah, but he doesn't remember it.
I saw the guy walking, but his head turned backwards and faced me and said, "Come choke
It's like,
me."
oh crap, a raptor.
Yeah, maybe he got the ride and the dude confused or something. Like, I mean, I hear that thing does terrible for your visual perception.
Oh, I
but-
love that ride.
but I'm just like, what makes you take something and say that dude right there? I think he needs to be choked that day. Don't go to Disney with that kind of plan, people.
How sad is your life that going to Disney isn't enough of an escape for you, that you need to take LSD
Yes.
to help out?
Well, you
He's 19,
really want
yeah.
that effect.
Right. It's like, hey, I'm going to Disney. I'm paying all this money to escape my problems, leave the real world, go into this world of fantasy. I need LSD for this.
I mean, I get it. You're bored. You're waiting for your ride. You want your ticket to talk to you, maybe.
I got nothing else to do.
Maybe you want the letters to dance around. That's that added thing to do while you're in the queue.
You ever seen Half Baked?
Yes.
And there's that part where Jon Stewart's in there. He's like, hey, man, you ever do whatever? He's like, yeah. He's like, you ever do it on weed? like the whole idea that it just enhances the experience. I guess that's what he was thinking. Like, oh, man, this will really enhance. I don't get it. I don't.
You
Oh,
ever
if
put
I
a-
take LSD, this will enhance Chester and Hester's.
Yes.
This will make it look really awesome.
Now-
yeah.
If there's any part of the park that needs enhancement, it is Chester and Hester's Dinorama.
Well, he probably took it. He's like, oh man, this ain't working at all. Holy crap, there's Chester. Let me get him.
Get him.
So he put him in a weak headlock, apparently.
I don't know that much about LSD, but I do know that you could have I know from watching thinking of Dewey Cox. That's what it was.
okay.
Walk hard. Yeah, walk hard. Like, you're having a bad trip, Dewey. Yeah. How could you not think if there's a potential that something might go wrong? It's like those people like having sex isn't enough. They have to choke themselves to the point of near
The
death
whole asphyxiation.
to really enjoy
yeah.
the experience.
I just say give him orange juice. Yeah.
Give him orange juice.
I would say that if you're going to have a bad trip, the Animal Kingdom would probably trigger it. That would, with all of the animals themselves in there, that would be scary, man. Like they're turning into dragons and chasing you around the park or something. I
That's
don't know.
true. Maybe he thought he was Tarzan or something like that in that kind
Well,
of.
that would have been
environment.
better. Like if he was just down in his underwear, just
That would have been
going
awesome.
through the park.
It's so hot in Florida.
Yeah, it ain't got to be all that.
So you're saying if he was an Animal Kingdom, it would have been worse, right?
I feel like it would have because, like,
Interesting.
other than going maybe on Small World or something like that, that could be pretty messed up too. But
Yeah, I was gonna say like that's a good point. I mean, like, what is the worst area to have a bad trip at Disney? I mean,
Space Mountain?
yeah, I mean, I could. You know what? Yeah, I mean, if this guy was
I'm in
on
space.
something, I can't get out of here.
But at least you're strapped down there. Like it would be anything that you could easily get out of.
yeah,
Like Splash Mountain.
Yeah.
If you start freaking out, like the bear's coming to get me, man. The bear's like you, and you can get out of the car. That would be the worst possible spot.
That bear needs saving.
Yeah.
Let me go.
Let me go. I gotta put it in the headlock.
He's
Save
hanging from the tree. I
everybody.
gotta go save him.
You don't understand. You're in danger. Oh man, yeah, something crazy.
Well,
man.
I think Bell's Storytime Adventure would probably do it for me. When things start coming alive and that mirror opens up to a doorway,
Ooh.
I think that would freak me out. You got dresser drawers talking to me.
Yeah, but like maybe like what's the poo ride might do it?
The poo ride? Oh.
You know,
yeah.
because you're like going through like everything in that world is kind of
Yeah, the
crazy.
Heffalumps and Woozle sing.
And
Yeah.
the car even kind of rocks. and
Rocks you
stuff.
like whoo, and it's twisty and turny you. I mean, I can see that being I'm not ready for that kind of thing. But
I mean, you think you would just save your LSD until you needed it because you were bored at home. I mean, you're paying hundreds of dollars to go to a theme park to see things that are imaginary come to life.
yes.
maybe let them do their job.
It's never a good idea to take something that long on that kind of vacation because you don't know when it's kicking in.
They're all 5-legged goats.
Oh my God.
This is beautiful.
Where was his friends at, too? If he did this alone, that just made it worse. Like, you're supposed to have friends to make sure you
This guy
don't
does
wing
not
out.
sound like he has many friends.
Yeah, I think he was alone because no article mentioned anything about partners he was with.
Gonna be alone for a
This dude was
while
a
now.
lone wolf.
Yes.
Damn. Crazy kids.
Well, needless to say, he's prohibited now from stepping on Walt Disney World property.
He's banned.
He's banned, yeah, and thankfully the guard only had abrasions to his elbow and was treated at the scene.
Oh, good. I'm glad the guard was okay. Like, all jokes aside, that's messed up.
Yeah, he had a little scrape on his elbow. So
Yeah.
apparently that headlock was not effective.
Okay.
Not a good headlock.
But still, God, dog, you 41 years old, like this, like you the security guard. I'm glad he's all right, but like, does he go back to his compatriots and they just look at him like, "Come on, man"? Let that dude just do that.
19-year-old LSD kick it down.
Yeah, the kid was tripping, man. You a trained professional,
Like,
bro.
bro, I was still able to call you.
You know they probably have security footage of that. They keep showing it back to him.
It's like like
the holiday party.
yeah, it's his
And then this
birthday.
event happened.
And
George.
award for bravest security guard goes to such and such, and it's the thing. That's the footage they get. They're like,
You just see the guy jumping on him.
oh man,
Headlock.
Put it on
Damn.
YouTube with JR calling it.
security down, security down.
And business is picking up.
Oh my god,
Somebody stop this thing.
It's gonna be the new TikTok craze.
A new TikTok craze?
The TikTok security guard challenge.
oh man,
Oh,
just
God.
please don't do that.
no, just
The
randomly
Magic
walk
Our Way
up.
podcast does not endorse
No,
it.
no, do not
or,
come
or
to-
its entities.
Do not come to Sewage and Water Board and try that challenge. You will be shot. I warn you.
Yeah, you messing with
you will
Norman's
be
head.
shot.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
Don't jump on a security guard that got gold teeth. I'm just telling you, don't do it.
That 19-year-old, how funny, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy kids.
Well, let's continue talking about some crazy kids. Let's take it a little bit younger.
Oh my, younger than that.
Oh,
Younger than that.
Wow.
So on a Friday the 13th in 2020,
Oh wow.
We have
this
an
is already
eight-
starting good.
Friday the 13th, we have an 18-year-old.
18.
18-year-old Nathaniel Smith was attempting to enter Disney Springs and was arrested for carrying a BB gun and pretending to be a Drug Enforcement Administration agent,
What?
according to Orange County Sheriff's Office.
A drug enforcement agent that was issued a BB gun.
Yes.
He's Agent Cody Banks.
Yes. Or Doogie Howser, DEA.
He's like 21 Jump Street.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my God, that's like some crazy Beverly Hills Cop stuff. Like, I'm Agent Cody Banks with the DEA. You gotta let me in. It's an emergency. I got my BB gun to stop the terrorists. I'm here.
I know I'm hearing Chris Tucker all of a sudden.
Oh, come on, baby. Look at it. I got a bitch. I got a baby, man.
I can't bring a real peace in the Busy Springs. You guys know that. Come
That's
on, you know
age
me.
discrimination, man.
I got people that know me. I'm trying to get in the FBI.
I'm trying to do it like Keanu Reeves and Point Break, man.
I am a DEA agent.
Yeah. So the officers were alerted to a concealed weapon on Smith's person while going through inspection prior to entering Disney Springs.
Okay.
Oh, so he didn't even make it past.
He didn't make it past the, because if you don't know, during the COVID times, they set up one area which everybody goes through from the garage, and you go through these scanners and you get inspected, all kind of stuff. But yeah, they were alerted. They have Orange County Sheriff standing by, but they have this security running the show. And so, yeah, they were alerted to a concealed weapon on this person as he was going through. And Smith told him, Smith is an 18-year-old. Smith told him he was recently hired as a DEA agent out of Georgia before presenting them with a fake badge, according to an arrest
A
report.
fake badge.
Did it have Hasbro written on the back?
Mattel, 1999.
Disney property.
Yeah.
Oh my God. They're like, oh wow. Oh, that's great.
It's just a sticker.
Yeah. Well, when deputies asked for ID, Smith said that he didn't have it with him and that, quote, he was upset with himself as it was against DEA policy to be without his photo identification.
My bad, man.
He's like, damn, I have failed. I just got hired. I suck right now.
I scored 100% in the shooting gallery.
I'm doing my best.
Listen,
I'm in trouble now. I got demerits coming out the wazoo.
You
Bam,
can't
bam, bam.
tell anybody, but listen, I work for S.H.I.E.L.D., okay?
I work for S.H.I.E.L.D. That would have been better. I think.
Yes, I would have liked that a lot better.
Yes, you know,
I think
like
it's a better story.
I would have given him points for originality at least. On that.
he could have been like this. Like, this is my idea is invisible because Nick Fury made it that way.
Yeah.
Like-
Well, I mean, in case you're wondering, he wasn't able to provide any contact information for the supervisor. He wasn't able to give a DEA supervisor contact information that can verify this. So he wasn't able to do that.
Well, as a DEA agent, you should never give up.
Never give up your contact.
No, you shouldn't. Absolutely
That's true.
not. Never give that up. But it gets better.
Oh,
this is too good for it to be better. Okay.
While one deputy questioned Smith, another deputy did some research and discovered that the badge Smith provided was identical to false DEA badges being sold on Amazon.
Oh, that's
according to an arrest
fraudulent
report.
too.
Yes, and apparently I looked this up, and it looks like they have been since removed, the particular badges.
I'm ready to look it up.
But you can still find what are called movie prop versions on Wish and other websites starting at $25 and up.
You can buy a badge for $25.
Yeah, you can still do that. Movie props.
Does the badge say Wyatt Earp on it?
And drugs are coming with me.
It says the Army Air Corps.
Oh, man. That kid didn't have a good enough
I'm
story.
sorry to hold you up, Detective Foley.
Yeah.
Here's your BB gun. Go right through.
You got a guy on the property here. He's a terrorist. You don't understand. You got to let me through. You got to let me through.
He was singing his own theme songs.
Oh, my goodness. It's Hans Gruber on the property. You don't understand. You got to let us go.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
He
man.
said, "Hey, we need your badge." He's like, "Badges? We don't need no stinking badges."
Is it possible that maybe this is like a test run to see if you could smuggle a gun into Magic Kingdom so you could get the high score and Buzz Space Ranger spin game thing?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah,
I
dude.
bet you
I bet you would have cleaned up.
The shooting range? What is it called?
Oh, the Frontierland
shooting
shooting
range?
range.
Yeah.
Got some major damage over there.
Now, if he'd have been at Disneyland, he would have still not needed that BB gun because Disneyland has better accuracy for their rifles.
It is nice,
On that, I would agree.
You would have
with
been like,
that.
this is how we used to do back in the day when I was 20 in the 1920s. Well, eventually, deputies say Smith confessed that his law enforcement involvement is false.
Oh,
He gave it up. He's just like, nope,
Spoiler.
I did it.
you are the worst agent ever, Cody Banks.
Never give up. Yeah, you got it, man. Sell the story.
Yeah, play the role harder.
Well, he just did the DAA tip. He didn't go full DAA. He didn't go all.
He should have been like, all right, well, fine. Well, your park is at risk of drug trafficking. I tried to stop it. Just let me go.
I'm assigned to the secret task force against
coalition.
Yes.
Well, I think he was trying to bust a LSD selling ring inside of Animal Kingdom, probably.
Like, what y'all got going on here is drugs. I'm trying to help you. You see what happened to Arvin? You know what he did way back on LSD? There's a trafficking going on here. Now, if you don't let me go, we're going to just start with this crate right here.
Yeah, Mr. Smith, the DA says it doesn't. That's what they're supposed to say. They're supposed to disavow any knowledge of me.
It's like, have you seen Mission Impossible?
They already infiltrated in here.
You ain't heard about the dude with the LSD?
We're trying.
Animal Kingdom?
You got
Y'all
all
need
kind of
me.
stuff. I'm trying to get you on the front lines. You don't understand. You're not woke yet. They hiring young agents right now.
There's more guards like Arvin out there.
Damn, at Disney Springs of all the places.
Yeah, it's crazy.
There's a new task force going on called 21 Park Fair.
He must have ordered the pagoda at Morimoto too.
It's a
really
travesty.
I got ripped off. What? Go on, get my money back.
He had that early brunch there at Ohana with that weird juice. He's like, this is a crime. Y'all are shipping something in here. This needs to be stopped.
I'm going to Disney Springs, get me a poutine.
That's right. I'm with the DEA. We shut this down.
Me and my BB gun.
We are not having this. That's right.
I got those high power pellets.
Me and my BB gun.
Yep. So needless to say,
my
Smith
God.
faced charges of falsely impersonating an officer, unlawful display of a badge, and carrying a concealed weapon, and just being a idiot.
That's gotta be right. That's the dumbest thing. I hope when he got home that day after the police brought him in and told his daddy what happened, he got whooped like James Evans would beat all his children.
James Evans.
Yeah, that's how bad of a whipping that kid should have got.
Dynamite!
Like, what the hell you doing impersonating the cop, boy? You know we got Bam Bam and cocaine in the back of the garage, man. What are you doing?
And now he majors in political science and UCF.
Oh, well, good. That's just so nice to hear his
That's
life
not
turn
true. I
around.
just made that
No,
up.
I know.
Yeah, I have no idea what he's doing.
No, to impersonate. That's got to be some time, isn't it?
A DA agent.
I would have more respect for him if he just did not break character. I just kept it up.
Yeah.
Like, as they're putting him away, I'll have your job.
Look, man, let me tell you, man. I'll give you a good word, my supervisor. You get a promotion, you come join us. Everything be great.
You don't want to talk to my
seriously.
supervisor. I was trying to do you a favor, but you know what's going to happen right now? The press is calling you tomorrow. There's going to be another kid coming in tomorrow, another age. He's going to be 16. Let him in next time. Fake DEA badges.
Good Lord, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Which you can buy on Amazon. I should have put that on our store. We probably could have gotten a cut of that.
I would have bought a couple of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you did.
Could have go to a college. You could have took that badge, went to a college. Excuse me, girl. You under arrest. It's only one thing that's going to save you. Who's your supervisor? Don't worry about that.
I'm your supervisor.
Yeah. You want to go to the pen or you want to go back to the dorm?
Or you want to go to the pen is.
And
But you
save
know what?
this traffic charge.
You joke, but you lucky you didn't get arrested in Epcot for impersonating Russell Wilson.
Oh,
Russell
that's true,
Wilson
yeah.
is lucky he gonna get in trouble for impersonating me.
Oh.
Well, I didn't take it all the way to the end, but it worked when it did. You know, yes, and but
It worked because you believed you were Russell Wilson.
Yes,
you did a
and-
better performance than Mr.
Right. And you didn't just say, yeah,
Smith
okay,
here.
I ain't Russell Wilson.
No, because once
Stuck to that lie.
once 6 women were like, "Really? You're a Seahawk?" You was yes, I am, and
Yeah, you sucked in that gut real quick.
I sure did. I was like it was like a Chinese theater training thing. I
Turning blue. I'm like, Eli, breathe. I'm like,
can't do it.
gotta keep it in.
Hey, girl, 28.
Give me a girdle.
I'm gonna do it. Bruce Lee, why are you not playing now? Because I'm off season, baby. Hurt my shoulder. Just massage. That's how you do it. You play the role harder. You play
go
the role
full
harder.
all the way in.
You gotta.
110%.
You
Never drop
gotta.
character.
Maximum effort, as Deadpool says.
Maximum effort.
I agree with that.
I like it.
Well, we went from one Smith, 18-year-old Smith. Let's go to an older Smith, shall we?
Blacksmith.
Blacksmith.
Well, let's go to Spectacular Bluesmith.
Bluesmith.
Can we do that?
That's
There
because
really
of-
is a bluesmith.
There
Cousin
really
over
is
there
a
the side,
bluesmith.
Blue Smith.
Yes, Virginia, there really is a bluesmith.
Yes.
Really is a Blue Smith. We did not make it up.
Yeah, Mohicans, if you remember, we were talking about the live-action Aladdin a long time ago, and Eli came up with the whole Bluesmith thing because he was blue in the movie.
Yes.
And lo and behold, there is a Bluesmith. His full name being Spectacular Bluesmith. He was known from the band Pretty Ricky, the rap band Pretty Ricky.
Pretty Ricky, what they call him.
Yes, as well as Love and Hip Hop Miami.
Woo!
Oh, that's your show. And
Yes.
Yeah, well, I'm a fan of Atlanta, but if it's love and hip hop anything, then okay, I got a pretty good idea where this
was
is
like
going.
the real world. They have different love and hip hops in different cities.
Yes.
Yeah, they
Okay.
got a bunch of different ones.
Yes.
Wow.
Apparently. He's from Miami.
Okay.
Anyway, Spectacular Bluesmith was arrested last year
The
after.
Spectacular Bluesmith.
That's his name
That's
in the
his
rap
full-
group. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because apparently there's also a Diamond Baby Bluesmith that's also in the band.
Yes.
Baby Bluesmith.
Okay.
Yes, Baby Bluesmith. And he is Spectacular Bluesmith.
Is there like another one like the Amazing Bluesmith?
I know, but they're brothers. I don't have no idea what their other names
Is there
are.
a Bluetooth Smith?
Bluetooth Smith. You can hear music come out of one of their mouths when you play it on your phone.
Bluetooth Smith.
Blue Ball Smith.
Oh, Blue.
Blues Ball Smith. I like that.
Okay, so
Yeah, so
Yeah,
he
this-
was,
okay, so wait, we talked about it because remember there was that controversy because they had like an image of the genie and they're like, he's not blue.
right.
And then all of a sudden the trailer came out and he was
He was
blue.
blue, yeah.
And they were like, look, Blue Smith.
Yeah, Blue Smith.
yeah.
Maybe he's a listener. Maybe that's where he got his rap name.
I bet you that's it.
Oh, that would be awesome. You need to put us on the map, sir.
He's like, Blue Smith, that's a damn good idea.
We want to go on VH1. That's what we need.
And the other
Okay.
dude's like, I want to be Blue Smith too. Well, I'll be Spectacular.
yeah.
And since you're younger than me, you could be like Baby Boy. It's like, that's boring.
I'm better than that.
Just throw a jewel in that. How about Diamond Baby Blue Smith?
Oh, platinum.
now you work. Yes, now we
Yeah.
got some.
He should have went high though. I should have been platinum baby Blue Smith.
He should took it up there. Yeah.
Yeah, they
Instead
just
of we're talking about Spectacular Bluesmith,
okay.
not to confuse
spectacular.
any of the other bluesmiths in the world.
So he's about to do a spectacular story like Give to Children at Disney or something. That's what this story is about, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Since
Okay.
you're a fan and you listen to the show and everything like that, why don't you reach out and see if we can interview him? I mean, he can't be that famous.
I'm sure
Is
he wants
really?
to have
That's
his
what they
side
said
of the
about
story
Cardi
told.
B.
Ask him if he wants to come on and explain why he stole our idea.
All right. He seems like usually they're nice enough people out there. So
I mean, these are
sure.
relatively recent.
Sure.
This was back in December 2020, and so as far as I can tell, his trial still hasn't been heard.
Okay.
Oh,
But,
then he probably is forbidden to talk about it.
Probably so, but
No.
But not about
We coulda
how he
had
got
him.
Blue Smith.
we may have him sometime in the future.
He's not forbidden about how he got the name Blue Smith when we came up with Blue
You
Smith.
can talk about Blue Smith.
About
You can
that.
talk about Blue Smith.
Yeah.
But we can't talk about Disney, and that's what we. I
Oh.
mean, it's a Disney podcast.
Oh yeah, well we would. Yeah, it would be good to kind of talk to him about. So he gave to some Disney children because
Yeah, that's it.
spectacular Blue
Sure.
Smith.
Yeah, why not?
Good for Blue Smith.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to think about when you mix love and hip hop, the show in there. There's usually a connotation that comes with it, and I'm hoping.
Well, let's see if that works. So he was arrested last year after allegedly assaulting an employee at Walt Disney World who asked him to stop joking about coronavirus.
That's usually what comes with love and hip hop, right there. Yeah, okay.
Were there cameras on? Was this recorded for part of the show?
Oh, yeah. Was this for the show? Was it
I
on the
don't
show?
know. I don't think so. I don't think it was. Although that would have been awesome if it was.
Yeah.
Like maybe
no
he was just
cameras.
playing it up because he knew he was on camera and like, what? You telling me to do what?
Who? What?
I know there. I mean, I'm sure there were cameras, just much like the Discovery Island guy.
There are people. I mean, look, that's a. You're famous, like I mean, it's like hood famous, because I saw a guy that was on one of those love and hip hop shows once go to a sandwich shop. I didn't say anything, but the lady who served the sandwich was like, "I love your work." I'm like, that dude doesn't do nothing but like get a bunch of ladies pregnant. Like that's his whole role in the
That's
show.
the love and hip hop.
But this cat, yeah, they're usually known for having beef with each other
Right.
over something. It could be anything. Like you pull my tennis shoe string, bam, it's a fight. So okay, so that's what happened.
Yeah, that's essentially what happened. Well, we'll put it this way.
Okay.
Because of how the articles about this whole incident was written, I felt like it was time
Oh,
for us to do a little Magic Our Way theater. As
Magic
we
Our Way.
recreate this encounter based on the arrest affidavit from the Orange County Sheriff's Office obtained by Sabamita.
Oh, we have rolls?
We have roles. So if I may, and Lee, I just shared the document with you.
Oh,
I made out a little script.
Oh, how about that?
And if you look at it, there are a couple of different roles we can assume if you'd like
Sure.
to help tell this story.
Kevin, you took this to a whole new level.
I did.
buddy.
This is the surprise that I said, and we were texting. I said I had a little surprise,
Okay.
and so I'll play the roles of narrator since I've been kind of doing
Now,
that.
is this an account or was this a reimagining?
Well, some of these quotes are straight from the articles, so
Okay.
I try to keep it as accurate as can be. I figure we would put our own spin on it and how we
Okay.
did. And for accuracy, I employed a certain police officer that we know to do his lines. If you notice down at the bottom or the next pages for you guys, and down at the bottom for you, Lee, there's a police officer role. So Kirk took it upon himself to record some lines for his lines for us because he couldn't be on the show today. So Kirk will be playing the role of police officer. I'll
Via
be doing the
sound
narrative.
clips.
Via sound clips. Yes.
You really took the torch on this one, huh?
I did. I figured this would be fun because I was like, man, they're
wow.
like, when they wrote the articles, they're just quoting stuff from the thing. I'm like, we can do this.
Oh my god.
So we can make this. This is our account of maybe what happened.
So who's going to play the employee? Who's the cast member?
So there's 5 people total?
There's
5 people.
witnesses.
Yeah, I'll do the narrator. There's the witnesses. There's Blue Smith. There's the employee. There's Blue Smith's son.
Blue Smith's.
Blue Smith's son has a quote in this. In one of the articles, he put a quote.
It's Baby Blue.
There's Baby Blue. Yeah.
I'll be Blue Smith's son.
You
You want to be Blue Smith's son? Okay.
Yeah, I don't see his line though.
It's way.
It's at the bottom. He only has one
Yeah.
line.
You want to
at the
have
bottom.
multiple.
You want to be
have-
that?
Oh,
and
see?
you want to be that an employee?
This is what Eli says. You see what had happened was exactly how Eli speaks.
Well, maybe Eli should be Blue Smith. You want to be Blue Smith?
I figured out. I figured out.
I figured
was
since
because
Love and
I'd
Hip
seen the
Hop,
show.
yeah, you know the show, and you always bring up Love and Hip Hop. I figure you should be Blue Smith.
So I guess I'll be the employee.
Oh, yeah, one
so
line.
He wants to be employee.
You want to split? You want to split the Blue Smith action? You
No,
wanna-
there's got to be another line. I'll be witnesses, I guess.
You'll be the witnesses. Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'll be the witnesses, and I'll be Blue Smith's son.
All right. So he'll be witnesses. So Danny's witnesses and Blue Smith's son. Eli, of course, will be Blue Smith because he watches the show. Atlanta, but he's in Miami, so represent. That's cool.
I mean, I can't. I don't know if I can really imitate his voice, but
Yeah, just
I'll make
approximate.
A
Yeah, close enough.
Yeah,
Look, you don't have to read the words exactly. You can, but whatever you want to do, it's fine. This is art. We're creating art. here.
No,
We're trying to, in the listener's mind's eye, we're trying to recreate what might have happened there based upon All these articles that were printed about this thing. I'll be the narrator, and Lee, you said you're going to be the employee?
I'll be the cast member, the employee.
That's me. Okay, so I guess it's time for a little Magic Our Way Theater. You guys ready?
I'm ready.
Let's see what happens.
Here we go. And scene. Blue Smith, 35, was at Walt Disney World's Animal Kingdom theme park.
Hey, you're the narrator, man. Come on, put some magic over you. Blue Smith, 35.
Oh, we can do it like that.
Yeah.
All right,
Come on.
Take
You
it
do
again. And scene again. Blue Smith, 35, was at Walt Disney World's Animal Kingdom theme park when he walked past a Disney World employee, and then this ensued.
Bruh, watch how I mess with these employees real quick. Coronavirus.
Your joke is not funny.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Then you're going to think it's hilarious if I tell you to step out of line.
So Smith refused to leave the line,
You must be out your mind.
and the two argued for a few moments before the employee put his arm out in an attempt to stop Smith.
What? You got your arm out here looking at me?
Hold on. Bam.
Watch how I lay this boy out right quick. Cock it back.
Smith turned around and I quote, turned and punched him on his right side jaw and right temple area.
Woo! I clocked that boy like old bitch.
Oh, my jaw. Oh, my temple.
You ain't gonna be pulling me out this line now, is you? All I want to do was tell a joke. You had to pull me out no line. Now you're on the ground. How you love yourself?
Look at you now.
Yeah. Go tell your mama what happened to you. Tell your mama you got laid out by a rap star, baby.
My temple and my jaw is on the ground. And it's hot. Because it's the Animal Kingdom.
Well, then look. If you don't want to mess with someone in the Animal Kingdom, then you don't tug on the lion's tail, baby.
Where are we?
I just made that.
We're still at the fight scene. This is the fight scene.
Okay, we're still on the first.
We're still on the first page. Yeah, apparently the fight scene is a long fight scene.
Wow.
I was just
stuff
talking
happened.
trash. You on the ground.
I thought it was one punch.
I thought so too, but
right.
apparently not. This is better. This is more
gonna
dramatic.
say.
This is the Hollywood version of this
That's
introduction,
right.
I
Blue
think.
Smith is really in trouble.
I
He's
know.
that boy that many times.
Well, guess what?
Okay.
Moments later, the police showed up and started conducting interviews. The police officer first interviewed the employee.
Sir, can you please explain to me what happened after you were struck by Mr. Smith?
Well, first I stumbled and I fell. And then I was in shock. I thought I might even lost consciousness.
He sounds like the kid from The Simpsons. The little nerdy kid from The Simpsons.
Yeah, I know, right?
You're killing me.
Then the officer interviewed some witnesses.
And what about you guys? In reference to the incident we're investigating today, what did you observe?
Yeah, I heard the verbal exchange.
Yeah, I saw Smith. He done punched the employee.
That was
Go, you come with more than that. You come with more than that.
and that was a direct quote from the article, so that's good. That's we're still keeping it accurate. We're good. We're good. And then he, yeah. Actually, you know what? There were two guys that said the same thing.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like
my
trading
God.
places are like, you ain't cool being no jive turkey this close to Thanksgiving. Yeah. That's witnesses 2 and 3.
Oh my goodness.
And then a police officer interviewed Blue Smith's son.
I understand the incident involving your father, which just happened. Could have been kind of traumatic, but I need you to recall whatever you can for me. Can you tell me exactly what all went down?
Yeah, you see what had happened was, you see, my daddy, he accidentally struck the employee because he was losing his balance and he was falling, and daddy was looking to help him to catch him from falling, but when he did, his hand accidentally smacked him in the face.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah,
That's it, son.
That's it.
You platinum, son. You platinum.
That boy good.
Blue Smith Jr. Baby Diamond.
Blue Smith Jr. Inc.
Baby Diamond.
Well, the employee was taken to Horizon West Hospital where he underwent a CT scan before a doctor diagnosed him with a concussion, contortion,
Contusion.
not contortion, contusion, and bruising to his head.
Oh, my head. I got a contusion.
And a contortion.
A contortion, too.
When your head gets contorted, that's when you get some real damage.
That's messed up.
Ouch.
Blue Smith was arrested on a charge of misdemeanor battery and released the following day on a $500 bond. And he has been officially banned from the rest of the theme park resort by Disney. In his Instagram stories, Blue Smith was quoted as saying this.
You know how they do out there. You're out there trying to shine. The media put a one-sided story without even putting in the facts because they enjoy demonizing our culture, bringing us down. It's sad, man. It's sad. There's two sides to every story, and since this story is bigger than me and the color of my skin, I will wait. You hear me? I will wait till my attorney gives the green light. Thanks for your support. Love. P.S. Y'all know my character. Y'all know I don't do this kind of stuff. Watch Love and Hip Hop where I clock people all day.
What did Baby Blue Smith Instagram say? It's not on here.
He's like, I'm not part of this.
My daddy.
My hands are clean. I'm gone. I'm out. I'm bouncing.
I told him the joke wasn't funny.
Let's go rap, Pretty Ricky.
He said, watch out this boy. I said, don't do it. Don't do it.
So really?
Scene.
Oh, my God.
They asked him to get out of line for making a joke?
Yeah, that's the gist of the story. Yeah, he made a joke about coronavirus. And I guess the employee didn't like it. Took it. I mean, this is all during the lockdown and stuff. And he's like, yeah, I'm going to pull you out of line. How about that?
Yeah, see, that ain't, I mean, you just ignore the joke. That's it. You just ignore the joke. I don't know. This is like, I know way back I used to do this thing about, we made the one about somebody punched Piglet. Like, that's wrong. Piglet messed with dude's girlfriend.
Punch Piglet. Yeah.
I don't think the dude deserved to be punched, but I don't think the guy deserved to be pulled out of line for telling. He didn't even like crack a joke.
Yeah, there's got to be more to the story than this because, I mean, yeah, if this is what the story is and to pull the dude out of line just to be like, hey, that's not funny. Well, I thought it was funny. Well, cool. Like, that sounds like you get out of line. That sounds like high school stuff.
Get out of line.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Unless he is a fan of the show and this dude is caught up in some sort of love triangle or something and he's not a fan of this dude.
He was trying to break it up?
Yeah, he's taking his aggression out on the dude. Because sometimes in the show, granted, I have not seen this
so we're getting
season.
some context now. I
Yeah,
feel. Okay.
You a lot of times in the show really involves around people doing their music careers, but it's really like a soap opera. So some guy has like, multiple women.
Mm-hmm.
He got some chick pregnant. He's like, the girl says, oh my God, I thought he did me right, but he did me wrong. She starts to cry. So like, let's say if this employee, which I don't know, but let's say this employee is a fan, he's like, I know you. You Blue Smith, ain't you? I saw what you did. Little Trixie, that was wrong. Get out of line. Get out of line.
Little Trixie.
Yeah.
We got words. That could be it.
Could be.
Yeah, I searched for more details or context on this, but everybody seemed to be reporting the exact same thing. I saw like 5 different articles. I'm like,
oh wow,
screw it.
Well, maybe they're pulling him out of line to give him this, celebrity treatment. This dude's supposed to be a TV star. Why is he waiting in line? How come he don't have that? The plaid.
He had the plaid.
That's
he ain't got his residual checks from the show yet. He's still got to be with the commoners out there.
Yeah, that's fair.
How dare they make Blue Smith wait in line with the plebeians?
He's spectacular.
He is.
The spectacular Blue Smith. Baby Diamond Blue Smith.
That name in itself is gold.
Yeah, I like that. I love the name.
I do. I might name that.
Spectacular Blue Smith.
Yeah, I'm gonna side with them on this one.
Yeah.
I do feel like maybe the cast member maybe was on a little power trip. Again, like you said, didn't deserve to get punched, but maybe he was having a bad day. Maybe, he was already dealing with people not wanting to put their masks on and whatever. And, this guy comes along, makes a little joke, and he's like, all right, that's it. I'm tired of these people. But
I'm trying to think of a spot in Animal Kingdom where you would be around cast members while in line. I'm trying to think of
the cast member attraction walking and passing.
I don't know. The only thing I thought of was just like entering into the park from the Rainforest Cafe. Unless you're stopped at Dinosaur, maybe this isn't Dinosaur.
Yeah, but why does he need to pull him out of line? The dude's standing right. I mean, I don't know.
That's true.
I recognize that the cast members got a lot of crap from people during that whole thing back then in the lockdown. But damn,
and he's a small guy. The Blue Smith, that is. He's a small guy. He's not a big hulking figure.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So they probably figure,
like a Joe Pesci kind of.
Yeah, like I could mess with him, but I guess he realized that dude had a good right or left, whatever.
I've never seen a Disney cast member pull anybody out of line ever. In fact, I remember when we were in Disneyland and like 3 people up from us, there was a person that was walking and on the back of their shirt, clear as day, the F word. Where anybody could have read it. And I pointed out to y'all, no one stopped that dude and said, hey, get out of line, take off the shirt, put on something else. I don't even know how they got in the park and no one had said nothing.
Interesting.
Pre-COVID, but I mean, that actually happened.
I'd be curious to know if the employee is still employed by Disney. after all this.
Yeah.
I cannot imagine if this story is true. I can't imagine he would be.
Yeah.
Because
It's definitely not Disney-like.
not to pull that again. It's so I said high school, but more grammar school than anything else. You know, you said this. Get out of line now. Go stand in the board. Go stand in the corner and think about what you did.
Write your name on the board.
You got a timeout for 5 minutes.
You sit in the corner there, Blue Smith. You think about what you did coughing with coronavirus. He's like, all right, well, how about you lay in the corner after I lay you out? That's yeah, that could have been talked about a little bit better. Where's your manager? That kind of stuff. I'm a celebrity. You know, that kind of junk. You know, maybe that could have worked that out a little bit. That's an unfortunate story to hear. Although I do like the idea to play.
You like the play? Yeah, that was good. I think everybody did a good job. So applause. Applause. All around.
Thank you, Kirk. Thank you, Kirk. That was good.
Yeah,
Kirk did his part towards the end. I did feel that.
He made it more
authentic.
authentic.
He did.
I was feeling like I was getting interrogated by Kirk. He was like real serious with it. You know, like,
Really? I thought he sounded like Kirk. I'm like waiting to hear Kirk's like,
let me tell you about this incident.
yes, you need to tell me. Like I thought I was going to hear his authority voice. It sounded like Kirk to me.
No, that's how Kirk gets it done, though.
He was exercising emotional control.
Yeah,
as a police officer, he can think logically and make good decisions.
That's how Kirk gets it done.
Unlike this cast member,
Like the right.
Who could have just ignored it and I got punched in the face.
I got punched in the face.
Well, yeah, no, okay. Now, you should not punch a cast member in the face for being asked to be let out of line either.
No.
Right.
So, I mean, yeah,
But
I don't want to make it sound like we're excusing what Blue Smith did just because it seems odd that you would ask somebody to get out of line. And so if the cast member did do that, we do think that was inappropriate. But the more inappropriate thing is to punch a human being in the face.
Right.
Yes, exactly, yes.
We said we don't
No matter how
condone-
spectacular you are, you
Right.
can't do that.
That was a spectacular punch, though. On the
I'm
side.
sure it was,
That's
yeah.
one
I guess
punch.
so.
That's
Got a
crazy.
concussion.
You got
Concussion,
contortions,
one
yeah.
punch. He needs to go to
Contusions,
UFC.
concussion.
You got a lot of contortions.
I mean, the kid did not deserve that. Whoever the cast member was, he did not deserve to get punched on the job. But at the same
He's
time,
hard, man. He's hard.
yeah, you don't go at somebody like you gotta approach certain people with kid gloves. Like that's just a public service announcement from Magic Our Way. I deal with some very rough people most of the time for computer stuff, and they coming back. I don't talk to them bad. You don't do that. You just gotta
You do your thing and bounce.
let it out. Yeah,
Yeah.
because otherwise you get body slammed. That is real. You don't want that.
Well, eventually, at some point, we're going to hear his side of the story once all this goes down.
And we'll do a lawsuit show or something and put that in it.
Yes, exactly. We'll find the things and we'll hear his side of the story as far as what had happened.
Well, his side of the story thus far, I mean, if what happened is the real story, up until the punching, it doesn't look bad for him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Who didn't make a joke and still may be making jokes whenever somebody sneezes, like Corona?
Right.
Because clearly that's what everyone's thinking.
Yeah.
You in the supermarket, someone sneezes, you're like, Corona.
Somebody cough. Yeah.
Get
Like,
over there.
ooh,
Get over there. Yeah.
Get away from me. 6 feet. 6
Yeah.
feet. Anyway. Yeah. So there
Wow.
you go. There's Blue Smith.
Crazy story.
Spectacular Blue Smith. That's his story.
Crazy.
And let's bring it back to the present, guys.
Okay.
Once again, a Florida man.
Florida man.
Boy, the South ain't doing well.
No. A Florida man was arrested after having threatened to blow up the homes of Disney executives.
What?
Yes. He threatened to blow up the homes of Disney executives.
I hope he's in jail a long time.
Yes.
That dude is really mad about these Star Cruiser prices. Let me tell you something.
Yeah, you get more than a ban for that. Okay.
Yeah.
Threatened to blow up houses. Okay.
Yeah. So we got 31-year-old Stephen Jordan. He created a new Twitter account on August 8th and managed to send 186 tweets in a 3-hour period.
Oh, wow.
Stephen Jordan had been saving up everything he had to say for Twitter for years.
That's a lot of tweets. Yeah.
That's a spectacular Blue Smith right there.
Twitter's been around for a while to just join and have so much to say.
So much.
So quickly.
So much in a 3-hour period.
But you only have a handful of characters to use.
Oh.
How do you threaten enough people?
What can you do with that? Anyway, in 2 of these tweets, he tagged at Disney and threatened to blow up the homes of Disney executives with C4, as well as toss hand grenades, and I quote, through their loft windows. And he spelled through THREW. So he meant in through the window as well as he's throwing it into the window.
Ah, that's a double entendre.
It's a double entendre. Entendere.
A double rotunda.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we got C4 and hand grenade.
And bad grammar.
Yes, and bad grammar.
Did he pick out a specific executive? Just like all the execs get it.
Yeah, he just generic blanket statement.
Oh wow!
All execs, you get it. I'm gonna toss you a hand grenade and some C4.
Oh man, you should have used some of them characters to explain why
He was so mad.
No, he did. He used a grenade emoji.
grenade emoji.
Hashtag grenade.
Grenade.
Hashtag THREW.
Hashtag manifesto.
Yes, that's right.
Wow.
I had heard the story a little different though,
Yeah.
because I heard the story that he just had gone to Taco Bell and said he was going to blow up their bathroom.
Oh.
Maybe I misunderstood.
And he was going to open a window. Not
Yeah, yes, exactly.
Oh, he was
Oh.
gonna let the steak go through the window. Through, gotcha. Okay,
Snake, yes, that's right.
got it.
Okay. In addition to this, in those tweets, he threatened executives of Activision Games against their video games and right?
Damn you, Pitfall! You suck.
I was gonna say, what is Activision made?
I don't know, but he was making derogatory comments about their executives and other current litigation areas that Activision was going under.
That dude had a bad day.
He wasn't happy with Activision.
So he played the game and thought he could do the Contra code. It didn't work, so
Yeah, I
he was going
guess
to blow
so.
up everybody.
Yeah, I didn't know Activision was still out and about.
I didn't
guess
know that
it
was
is,
like Disney. I was like, dang, dude, this dude's going after the execs. Like, dang, that's raw. But he said Activision, like, why just go after television
Yeah.
next?
Activision is they do Blizzard, they do Call of Duty,
BlizzCon and all that.
Oh.
yeah, they're around.
Oh, so they
around.
own the other people that make all the games?
Well, it's like a publishing company, I suppose.
Oh, so like a
is
big
what it looks
umbrella
like.
company kind of thing.
So he mad because he lost like to some zombies or something? I don't want no grenade thrown in my house. I'm too
Atari
tired.
2600. I could never jump that damn moat with the three alligators.
That timing was bad. I always thought the vine was going to swing the right way, then it goes right back. Everybody get it.
Oh, you're right. I mean, you had to stand on that alligator's head.
That's right, and jump across.
Yeah, it was terrible.
I mean, I used to have a bad time trying to get past Donkey Kong. That didn't mean I wanted to blow up Nintendo.
All those damn scorpions he had to jump over. They always got me. Got me on the. Yeah, I know. I still remember the jump music. That's
Oh
funny.
my God, that's too much.
But this dude's like 31.
He's 31.
Yeah.
31.
He's 31.
I thought you were
yeah.
going to say he was like 19, 20, because most of these cats in these stories, they're all,
Yeah, well, we're running the gamut today, man. We got it from 18-year-old over to 41-year-old.
wow.
And 35 and everything in between. And look, apparently he has done this before after having previously been convicted of filing a false report about planting a bomb, explosive, or weapon of mass destruction, according to authorities.
To who? Atari?
I don't know. Maybe he went to CompuServe or Clico.
Man.
But I ain't saying nothing bad about that. I'm laying out for the rest of the show. Unless this dude come try to plant a bomb on me. Like,
Well, you ain't making no games that he
Apparently,
can play.
At
so
Magic
you're all right.
Our Way. I will blow
No,
your
no.
executives up.
no, this is not my. You're listening to the Lukewarm Cinema podcast.
Somewhere, right?
We make games too, yeah.
Somewhere Austin just spat out his drink. End scene.
I'm
for you.
Quartermaster Kirk, and you're listening to Pirates of the Magic Kingdom, and I dare you to blow us up.
I'm Amazing Purple Smith. How you doing?
Amazing purple stuff.
That's it. Wow. I mean, you got to stop writing these things. Like, it's really, sometimes it doesn't help to write how you feel in a message board. Or what
That's
do you
right,
call it?
WDW Navigator. It does not. But
That's it. You're
you're
absolutely
mad
right.
for any reason.
Yeah, no, that's right. You tell him, Navigator Chief.
Yes. Thank you, Susie Q.
We here at the Dough Whips, the Dough Whip podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah, y'all.
We don't believe you.
All you Beta Mouse people are correct.
that's right. Who else was wrong?
What was this guy's name again?
His name was Stephen Jordan.
Steven, look, you're a good dude, man. I don't care what anyone says. You're fine by us. Please don't get mad. We didn't do anything. No C4 through. I got kids. No C4 through my window. No grenades. No nothing.
Listen,
All right.
that's all you got to do.
Whatever the voices are telling you to do,
Don't do it.
don't do it.
It's not worth it.
No, it's not worth it, man.
Not worth it, man. We love you.
We care.
We love you.
We
You're
care.
spectacular, Stephen Jordan.
If you want, let me get my house appraised really quick, get some insurance on mine, and then you can blow mine up. Just give me a date when this is going to happen, I could use the fire insurance.
There you go.
That's right. We're all friendly here at the Magic Our Way
We love you.
podcast.
All opinions are welcome.
And they don't need a grenade to be thrown.
Broadcasting out of Denver, Colorado.
That's right,
It's
yes,
cold
right.
out there, you know.
Yeah, I love Denver.
I can't wait to go skiing on the slopes. You
I
know.
can't wait to go pick up some smoked salmon.
That's it, huh? I'm
I
about to-
thought you were going to say some smoke because we are in Denver.
we are in Denver.
Colorado.
Oh, well, that's
That's given.
That's a given. Yeah.
That's why the slopes are so high because
Yes.
they're filled with snow.
And that's why the salmon's so good,
That's right.
because they smoke.
They smoke so well,
Boy, I hope they get this kid some help.
I know.
or at least some Kush.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, he was charged with threatening to throw, place, or discharge a destructive device and was booked into Pinellas County Jail on a $10,000 bond.
Now watch his mom or something be like rich and be like,
know,
Van Buren, you're out those silly people again.
You know
about
how
this."
these 31-year-olds
Yeah, he's having some issues.
We're working out things, renovating the basement. He was a little upset.
He's having trouble with the SAT. You know.
Yeah, he's all right. Like, you
all
know,
kids go through a thing.
his prostitute left him.
It'll
It's
be
just the way
fine. The
it's
other
like-
day he stole my gun, but I found
okay.
it under his mattress.
It was a BB. It's okay.
It's okay. If you were missing, but it's all right.
Yeah, no, he's a good kid.
It's okay. Yes.
He's a good
We're going to have a seance with this uncle soon.
mom man, a good kid.
10 grand for threatening Disney. I'm surprised the Disney execs, like, they must be really cool. It's like, we're not paying any attention to this. But meanwhile, they should be like, hey, excuse me. So they got it through the bond. How about we extend that bond up to, I don't know, $4 million?
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Yeah, raise it up higher, please.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, I'd be trying to keep my ex-wife from trying to extort money out of me. So let alone if she was like, I'm going to throw a grenade. She just knows she wouldn't get no money out of me.
She's
She
gonna
did
toss
that.
grenades through your window.
It's hard to tweet when you're wearing a straight jacket.
That's true.
That is true.
That's very true.
Very true.
And I hope you get a lot of visitors in the sanitarium.
right.
If that's what happens.
I hope the men in the white coats with the butterfly nets are very kind to him.
Yes, and play Call of Duty with you. That's it.
Hope they let him bring his pictures of Jodie Foster pictures on the wall and all that. Yeah.
Yeah,
all
you don't
that.
need a miniature pitchfork.
Nope.
God bless you.
You don't need to go to say Guantanamo.
Oh my God! Like
Yeah, the rest of these guys were pretty stupid. This dude sounds like he might be dangerous.
Yes.
Yeah, he's very consistent. I mean, you always see those kind of things on those crime shows. They send a thing and they're like, "I'm going to do it," and then they find them in the basement with the C4 and stuff. Don't do that. Don't ruin other people's vacation. Just
Not worth it.
Not worth it.
Not worth it.
Cancel your Disney Plus subscription. Don't buy any game that makes you feel like that. Go outside.
That's
Talk
right.
to the birds. Work for Uncle Remus.
And this ain't just coming from anybody. This is coming from Lou Mangello and Jim Hill and
Thank you.
all of us here at
at Bob Dale's podcast.
yes,
Yes.
Bob Dale podcast.
Yeah, Bob Dale podcast.
Bob Dale.
It worked.
Bob Dale. Okay, Bob Dale.
Get me blown up. I'm
No,
Bob Dale.
You Bob Dale.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
I'm
Dale
Walker.
Bob. Who would it be?
I'll be Walker.
And I'll be Texas Ranger.
Bob. Yeah.
That's spectacular.
Oh, thank you.
As long as we keep it
I'll be a
confusing.
baby blue Walker.
Bob and Neil.
And his other brother Bob. And his other brother Bob.
Bob and
Is
Walker
that the
Wild.
name? Or is that
Daryl
what
and his
you
other
do?
brother Daryl. So yeah, guys, there's our current set of that whole Steve Jordan thing's still current. So
Oh, you
that's
still out
ongoing.
there?
Well, no, he's
After
not
the-
out there, but I'm sure he's in jail still waiting for that bond. Because this is quite
Did
recent.
they get podcast in jail?
Maybe.
Oh no.
Yeah. So if Behind the Magic podcast, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
You can get in touch with us.
Right.
Behind the Magic.
Yeah. Yeah, you
At,
put that.
.com. Yeah, that thing there. Yeah.
Make sure
Share
that
opinions.
graphic specifically says
Yes.
when it comes on YouTube, make it say anything else.
Make it clear. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm,
make it-
I'm
yeah.
with you, buddy. Activision sucks, man. Don't hurt us.
Inside the Magic podcast. That's who we are. That's
Yes.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just draw. I don't play these games. I don't play them.
Yeah. But anyway, that's our next. This is our class of 2021
Wow.
of bad behavior guests.
Wow.
How about that?
Very brazen group.
Yeah.
Very brazen.
Boom. They
Not
blow up stuff.
afraid.
Tackle people.
Kid DEA agent.
BB guns sneaking in.
Living on islands by themselves to get away from alimony payments.
Florida man.
That's like Castaway.
Yeah.
Wilson.
He brought a volleyball with him.
He taped himself, just hanging out, talking to a coconut with a smiley face drawn on it.
Eli and I were looking at the video of that guy living on the island, And there was this part there, they interviewed his girlfriend. She's like, wow, yeah, he wouldn't be coming. I'm not going. Like, I love him, but, not that much.
Yeah.
Like, damn, talk about stand by your man.
Yeah, sold him out quick.
He wasn't even cuffed in the car yet.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah.
She's like, I told him.
Yeah,
It was a bad idea. But he said, I'm going to cover myself under the leaves. I said, fine, be like that.
You get in trouble, though. I don't care.
We only been dating for a couple of days.
Yeah.
And I don't really know him, though.
He kidnapped me. He told me he owned an island. I didn't know. I'm innocent. I thought he was rich.
He's my cousin and all, but
He inherited land from his daddy.
Oh, my God. So how about that? That was fun, huh?
Amazing class and amazing.
Good class. So who knows what the class of 2022 will bring us. But we're looking forward to checking that out.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And if you want to share your opinions on how all these stories went, or if you know some people that have some awesome stories of bad behavior, let us know. And we're about to tell you how to do that in just a little bit. Well, guys, we hope you enjoyed that. If you want to learn more about us, Magic Our Way Podcast, magicourway.com is the way to go. There you'll find our social media links, past episodes, and more. Also, if you want to share your opinion, you can get in touch with us through the following ways. Shoot us an email at show@magicourway.com. Also, you can call or send us a text message. Yes, I did say text message at 1-815-MOWEEKEND. That is 1-815
Weekend.
669-4226. And of course, we have a couple of guys that do things outside of the podcast. First of all, we got Eli, does things with comics.
Hey, Rob Liefeld here. Deadpool, Cable, X-Force, Domino, Marvel Comics, Image Comics, all of it. You guys, what is up? Eli Ivory. What a great name. Eli Ivory, comic guru. I'm here to talk about you. I am here to say, check out ivorycomics.com. That's right, you. Check out ivorycomics.com. ivorycomics.com. If you're not doing that, you're missing out. You're missing out. The Savages comic cannot be beat, cannot be surpassed. You need to check it out, experience it for yourself, and you know the story. It's all about the glory. Congrats to you and all the magic that you're making with your Ivory Comics. Eli Ivory, comic book guru. Check out ivorycomics.com, comic book guru. Eli Ivory, the whole package. Deadpool said to. Do it. ivorycomics.com right now. Liefeld out.
Yes. So in lieu of this podcast, I have now changed the name of my website to Dole Bob's lovely area of drawing studios. So that whole thing you heard, that's not me.
No Bob.
No Bob.
No Bob. But yes, of course, you can always listen to this podcast while following a link from the website, is what I'm saying. And you're going to never miss an episode, a laugh, any insight, all the good stuff. It's all synergy. It's all connected. Facebook.com, you can find me there. That's, again, Dole Bob. How you doing? As long as you're a real person that don't plan to throw anything at me and assault me, look, just talk to me first. Send me a private message. Let me know it's okay. If you're a bot that doesn't have anything to do, I can't talk to you. Because Asia Akira, I know what you did. Blocked you again. I was close, though. I almost fell in love with you, but I had to scroll a little bit, and I was like, that Asia Akira, you do not know me. I can't even read your stuff. You're a bot.
They're getting better.
Yeah, they get better at it. I gotta stop announcing this.
These bots are tricky.
They are tricky
bots.
They're always listening. Always listening.
I almost quit the show because I was like, Asia Akira, you really want to be my friend? And I was like, damn, you bot.
Look at my boobies.
What? Project Geisha, Facebook.com. You can check that out. Right there again, Dole Bob on Instagram. You can find me right there, Dole Bob 504. Right there. I sure hope anybody's playing on throwing a grenade is not listening to the end of the show. Absolutely. And so you can find me there. And of course, on Twitter, which the person did right on, you can find me at Dole Bob 10166. So if you appreciate the madness, you bring me the gladness, unless you're bringing a grenade into my window. Please don't do that.
No madness.
No madness.
Bring no madness.
No madness. Just pay the Patreon thing. We'll talk it out.
Hashtag we love you.
Yeah. Golden Oak. Is that what it is?
Golden Oak. That's
Patreon.
right.
We're talking out. No need for grenades.
That's right. And look, if you want to book that Discovery Island camping adventure package with Lee, you can do it. Tell Lee, tell him how to do this.
Just give me a call at 832-431-1621. That's 832-21 Park Street. 832-21 PRKST. Email me at lee@magicourway.com. Facebook.com/Lastovica Travel. That's LASTOVICA Travel. Instagram, you got a friend in Lee Travel. TikTok, you got a friend in Lee. And if you do any of that, we'll get you hooked up and booked up with No.
Headlocker Gardavica.
In addition, guys, there's so many ways to support the show as a whole, and you can find them all on our website, magicourway.com. Any way in which you can support the show is deeply appreciated. We also want to take a second and thank you for being a loyal listener. And we always love hearing from our listeners, except for you, Steve Jordan. We don't want to hear from you.
No.
No, we hope for not. Anyway, all opinions are always welcome to the Magic Our Way podcast, so make sure you get in touch with us today. Summer weekends, we say Quaharini. My name is Kevin.
And I'm Ricky Brigani.
Yeah.
Magic out.